No, the greater experience, however, goes to T-Bone Jacques here this evening. This is a light heavyweight bout. Joe Martinez up with the official fighter introductions.
Well, fight fans, we are set to go with the next fight tonight. 3 rounds this in the light heavyweight division, and brought to you by Apex Fightwear. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet, 3 inches tall. Weighing in at a light heavyweight limit, 206 pounds. In 3 professional fights, he is perfect in the cage. 3 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, here is the undefeated Jacques the Ripper Pauga! And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's a wrestler standing 6 feet, 1 inch tall. He too weighed in 206 pounds, and in 7 fights holds a record of 5 victories and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Haverhill, Massachusetts, here is Terrance Jacques! And your referee in charge of the action is Blake Grice.
Blake Grice, your referee for this light heavyweight bout. Black trunks for Terrance Jacques.
Ready? Ready?
Leopard print trunks for Jacques Pauga. No touch of gloves here. And they immediately start trading jabs in the center of the cage. Both guys keep the base nice and low here. Good high guards. That's a big overhand right quickly from Pauga.
Expect T-Bone to go for that single leg. That's his favorite. Oh, never mind.
Nice pickup from Pauga on the double. Looks to move to a side wedge position here, throw some shots, but Jacques immediately back to the feet.
And that's the best way to throw off a strong wrestler, is going for that shot first, especially when you know you have chops on the ground as well.
You can hear the corner of Pauga calling for him to be light on his feet on the outside here. You know, he's got that height advantage. Let's see if he can use it with the jab. Beautiful timing on that one.
And he's been training with a Muay Thai gym in Boston, so I'm interested to see if he actually uses it here, because a lot of his fights, Jacques, has just been wrestling, straight wrestling.
Another good takedown from Pauga, manages to collect the hips now, looking to time the knee on the way up, doesn't get the chance though, opts for the elbow instead. Overhand right, just clubbing blows, twitches uppercut again, just launching the right hand here.
I love it. He's just letting that right hand go. Nice, explosive, big kick. He just kind of runs all over him. He's able to time that, get that takedown, good power on the takedown. He's been all over him. That right hand has been the key. He's even slid it in from an uppercut or that point, coming back over the top, right hand, looking good.
He does a great job of just going right over that shoulder. He like almost times it off of Jacques' jab, goes right over the shoulder onto the chin.
A lot of action in these opening 2 minutes here from these light heavyweights. Pauga again looking to club that right hand forward. Of course, he's always got that takedown weapon there. We've seen it twice so far, but it's been excellent defensive wrestling on those from Jacques.
But again, that takedown sets up the right hand. He dips, he's taken him down twice, or at least gone for it.
Oh! What? Well, he threw an overhand right, and it looked like he ate a left on the way, and he's got to recover here, and he's getting flattened out. Big ground and pound from Terrance Jacques. Looks to move to side control here. Pauga manages to get the knee back in, and that's going to help him re-establish some guard here, but Jacques pops back up to his feet here, railing these shots in from this side position.
He's trying to get back up. He's got to take a couple of punches, obviously get back to his feet, but he's just getting broken back down. Good job. Really good job by T-Bone. He's just going up and down with the ground and pound.
Yeah, Pauga manages to get a leg back in now, looking for a single leg X guard. He's gone back for a single butterfly hook here, but he can't hang out in this position. This is not a nice place to be with the pressure coming in from T-Bone Jacques.
And that was just like excellent survival mode for Pauga. Well, a lot of people would have been finished right there, but he's training with really good fighters. He's training with experienced fighters. He knows how to go into that survival mode, how to defend himself, cover up, and do just enough for the ref not to stop the fight.
He did eat some shots there. The crowd acknowledging a good exchange from both fighters. We did see a very good bit of awareness on the leg entanglement game from both those gentlemen there. Pauga looked to cross the leg over for a heel hook, and Jacques was able to turn the knee down, free the knee line, and get back to a standing position. Beautiful work from them. Got a minute left in this first round, and I'm loving how the gas tanks are going to come into this if they keep going at this work rate.
Pauga still looks a little wobbly. I'd like for him to like reset a little bit, just circle, make Jacques chase him a bit before he starts going right back into those power punches, because they're a little slower now. I think if he just, never mind.
Yeah, set up the takedown nicely again with that clubbing right, but it lacked a little bit of zip this time.
But it looks like he's getting his bearings back. That was the one thing kind of what Andrew was saying. Like he looked a little more like he was lumbering a little bit. Then all of a sudden he switched the stance, boom, exploded off, fired that right hand, and was able to land it. But like I said, he looks more collected now together. So that's the one thing that Jacques looks like he's letting him off the hook, and that's trying to slow him down. Like I said, I think the gas tank though is really starting to play.
Yeah, where was the rest of the pressure towards the end of this round from Jacques? I mean, you can't really argue where the most decisive moment towards finishing the fight came from there. It was very clearly coming from the red corner and Jacques. But Pauga had some good offense in the start of that round as well.
And Jacques can still be feeling that. He can still be feeling those 3 consecutive right hands that landed right before he got dropped.
Let's take a look at some of those right hands on the replays here from that first round. Did use his jab a little bit, but it was that right hand Jens that he went to the well on.
Yeah, and I like it. I always call it when you're going against the jab, that's like someone throwing a pair of twos against your kitchen sink. That's your big right hand. That's your power shot. That's a bad trade. And he hit him 3 times with it.
Yeah, very cleanly there. But here he walked straight into a stiff jab.
Stepped right into a jab. I couldn't believe it. He even kind of flickered that jab a little bit, you know what I mean? But he got away with not throwing it enough. He didn't put enough emphasis on it, and he ate one going in.
Yeah, let's take one more look at that, and it completely spun him around. As you mentioned, Angela, good work from him to recover.
Yeah, excellent work. I mean, Jacques was walking backwards too, so how much confidence should that give him going into this round, seeing how much power and how much he can hurt Pauga going forward?
Yeah, certainly if he can land it, of course that is. So let's see if he can. We've got 5 more minutes on the clock here. Josh Palmer, Jens Pulver, Angela Hill, cage side with you tonight, live from Humphreys on the Bay here in San Diego, California. You're watching Cage Warriors 126. Again, Pauga throwing that right hand very heavily.
Pauga needs to go back to those level changes, those shot attacks. That's what really gets Jacques on his toes and gets him moving backwards and makes it a little easier to time those overhands.
He's looking to throw some of the feints in there. You saw the feint for the level change a moment ago. Running into that leg kick. Jens, are you surprised that Jacques is perhaps counter-punching here? He's not looking to be first to the punch?
Well, not only be first to the punch, but I want to see the wrestling. I want to see this Iowa wrestler, you know what I mean? It's Division III. What I mean by even in the clinch, over under, just getting in that dirty box, get a hand on the back of the head, going inside there. We're just having a legit boxing match right now, but it kind of seems to take away from what you are. That's, I mean, where's that wrestling? Where's that clinching? And utilizing that to set up, again, dirty boxing. Good liver shot.
Down to the body there, searching with that left hand. Huge lead left hook.
2 big shots, a good knee.
And it's made Jacques want to close the distance there. He's eating more damage here. Good clinch work from Pauga.
He's hurt. See, there's a feint again. all because he done that first shot to the liver there. He's setting up a good uppercut.
Yeah, look at that. Uppercut, mixing up the shots particularly. I mean, big lead. How often do you see a big lead uppercut?
I love that. And then they're coming in and then he clinches and throws 2 knees. There it is, that lead hook. Beautiful.
Yeah, and of course that's the left hand, which, you know, Jean-Jacques hasn't really had to worry about yet. It's all been the big clubbing right.
Yep. Ever since he touched that liver the first time, he just opened everything up. I like it. Upstairs, downstairs. I like the feint when he closes in, freezes him up, and gets him to guess. You can tell Jean-Jacques totally second-guessing what he's doing and focused exactly on what Pauga's doing.
Yeah, he looks very tight here. He's kind of into retaliation mode here. And this could be bad for Terrance Jean-Jacques if Zach Pauga keeps going. He's got a lot of time left to work in this second round. Still 2:14 on the clock here.
Now he's seeing it, able to fang back just a little bit, come back and rock the right hand and brought it back with an uppercut. I like how he finishes with a clinch to the head and throws a knee.
Well, he eats 1-2 there, but it was right on the end of the punch. You can tell he's very much in the zone.
He's definitely dialed in. You know, his corner saying, find your range, find your range. He's definitely dialed in. I like how just that fluidity, the way that he's moving, he feints the shoulder, it starts to get the problem is Jean-Jacques starts to flinch. And that's going to be the downfall, because then he can catch him with that shot.
Yeah, right now, Zach Pauga doesn't really have to think about too much coming back at him. That's allowing him to get in the zone here, but that's good work.
Yeah, there we go. That was really the first combination we've seen Jean-Jacques go forward with, where he's actually trying to connect. And he needs to do more of that if he wants to get back in this fight. Right now, he looks a little tired, especially after trying to finish Pauga when he had him hurt. So I think he's still recharging from that moment.
I wonder if Pauga will start to chew up this leg again. Well, there he goes with the shot, covers a lot of distance, manages to put him away from the cage. Jean-Jacques immediately trying to collect his post and walk back up. He's got that overhook to protect the back exposure, but it's unceremoniously dismissed by Zach Pauga, who's moved to a body lock here. Going to go back to a single, but just disconnects.
I'll tell you what, when he shoots a running double, he drive. He really stops till he hit the fence.
Looks like his rugby highlights.
Yeah, right? I love that.
Forward. Jean-Jacques coming in now. Better work from him, but he's only got 30 seconds left, and it's highly unlikely he can, without something very significant, turn around this second period.
Well, when he went with that shot right there, again, I think he's just too little, too late, too beat up, too tired. You know, you should have wrestled sooner. Maybe, you know, it's one thing with Pauga, he's just in his zone, doing a good job, and I love clenching the head and firing knees on the break every time.
And some elbows there as well.
Boy.
The amount of different weapons he's giving Jean-Jacques to think about.
Confidence.
Yeah, wheel kick goes awry over the top.
Those little chipping knees too, they don't look like much, but especially when you're not expecting them, that little knee popping into your gut, it takes so much wind out of you. So that one little bit of energy that you were able to save up to get that last charge, that knee hits you in the stomach and takes all of that away.
Let's take a look back at some of the replays from that round, and as you might have guessed, it is pretty much all Zach Pauga.
I love those knees, and I like how he just dips. See, he just dips a little hesitation, boom, fires over the top. He plays that game both sides. Same thing, shoulder, shoulder, boom, uppercut. He just look at this, settle this, and he just fires it, and he commits to it. And that's the other thing I think, right, that Jean-Jacques not doing. He's not committing to anything.
There's some toughness in Jean-Jacques, that's for sure. That big elbow just goes missing.
Good idea.
Throw it again.
Yeah, I think he did.
One more time.
There we go.
I love it.
Lovely short elbow. I mean, you know, guys, I hate to ask a question because it's a bit of a loaded one, but what does Jean-Jacques have to do in this third and final round?
He has to wrestle, man. He has wrestling chops. He's won most of his fights with wrestling. So I'd love to see him just shoot that single that he loves doing and go back to the well, try to do what he knows best. He is trying to mix in his striking. The inside leg kick was working in the beginning. Doing that is going to set up those punches.
You really can see, you know, it's only a couple of inches height advantage, but I think the limb length as well of Zach Pauga, and that's a beautiful kick up to the liver again. I think I'm super impressed with just the amount of different types of strikes he's throwing.
Yeah, I like how, and they have the confidence and the willingness to change it up. Add those things that you work on in practice, and then you get out there and you start to utilize them, or throw in a feint, stuff like that. You know, talk about Jacques. He needs to commit. He just got to commit. I love it. Nice job again with the liver kick. Yeah, Pauga.
Wondered for a second if it had really done the damage we all like from liver kicks, but Jacques shakes his head and says it has not.
Was very car crash-like though. Just all that weight coming forward, knocking off balance.
That's good work from Jacques connects, but you're exactly right, Angeli. So his own description, a car crash in the ring, you get that sense watching it. It's just concussive force over and over.
Draw it out, keep that stance, selling those shoulders, always selling those shoulders. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see the head movement coming. You know, it's so easy when you're always moving forward. If you're on the offense, everything's going right to throw those fundamentals out the window. And he's not doing that.
Yep, and I love it. He's just staying nice and focused, listening to his corner, doing a good job. Again, Jacques got to just commit. He's too busy hesitating. You can already see he's stealing the momentum and taking over these fights. Jacques got to do something. He's trying to build up his confidence.
Well, he's got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to try and do something. I mean, when he's thrown, he has landed. They haven't been hugely effective blows, but he has found the chin of Pauga.
Just looks like there's too much lactic acid in his arms at this point. Like everything's coming out a little labored. It's almost like when you're fighting in a dream and you feel like you're fighting underwater. That's what it seems like he's going through right now. It's just he spent a lot of energy trying to finish Pauga. I think he's paying for it now.
Oh, I just love the ideas that Pauga has right now. He's going to try to kick his head in the third row. I like that he's taking the takedowns, which has really been a good game shifter for him.
You know, having Curtis Blazin out there overing his teammates can't hurt that, you know.
Big bodies to move. I think a light heavyweight probably feels pretty easy. Minute 57 left on the clock here. Jacques Pauga in the leopard print trunks taking on Jacques in the black trunks. Jumping crane kick.
His hands are pretty low, Pauga, there. But if Jacques had the energy to throw up a head kick, I think it might do some work. But that's a lot to ask, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah, the corner of Jacques are willing him on. They're trying to give him combinations to throw, but he just can't bring himself to execute them.
To really step in and commit again. That's one thing I think that's one thing he's lacking. He's out. See, he's always out just far enough. He's just missing the punches. You know, you get to that range where you don't throw the punch because you know you're not close enough, but you don't want to get in close because every time you do, you get punched. But you just got to get that confidence. Basically like how Pauga has right now. Confident, throwing different shots, different kicks.
Switch that knee there we saw land to the midsection.
That'll take your confidence right away. Those knees, those body shots, and just getting hit immediately after you try to commit to something.
Yep, you throw one shot and then he slaps you with the hook right back. And he's doing a really good job not letting him build up any kind of momentum. I like it. Pauga's doing a good job.
Into the final minute here. Pauga staying on the outside.
See, right where he throws that jab to the body, that's like a really good time that Jacques can just go up to the head, but he just doesn't have the energy to lift those legs. I mean, look at his thighs. They're huge. They're probably really tired right now.
Yeah, the blood is certainly pumping, but you can see he has to deal with how quickly Pauga can just change the range on him and close the distance, either for a takedown or you can see constantly jumping knees. Final 10 seconds coming in here in this light heavyweight contest. One more takedown goes the way of Jacques Pauga. He's going to see this one out on the ground.
I wasn't expecting that from Pauga with the takedowns. I figured the wrestling would have been in Jacques' side, but just those explosive takedowns, running doubles across the cage.
Jacques Pauga lifts his hand up as he walks around the cage. He believes he's done enough. I think we can fairly safely say that he has. Let's take a look at some of the replays here, including some lovely body shots from Jacques Pauga.
Ooh, nice kick to the liver. That slows you down right away. That kick to the liver, especially a big old shin like that. over and over again. That's going to take a lot of steam out of you. And, you know, just the biggest difference I saw between these two fighters is that one uses striking and wrestling, and the other one really just uses wrestling. I think Jacques has been working on that and trying to improve, joining a Muay Thai gym, but you know, it just wasn't enough to beat Pauga at this state.
Yes, a lot of work to the body eaten by Terrance Jacques. There is Zach Pauga looking very happy with himself. I think this result is probably a little bit of a foregone conclusion, but we'll go ahead and throw it to Mr. Joe Martinez and make it official.
Effective striking.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see it 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, Zach the Ripper Pauga!
No surprises there. Your winner, Zach Pauga, by unanimous decision. Interestingly, the judges did give 1 round to Terrance Jacques, but 2 very decisive rounds to Zach Pauga.
Yeah, I think that first round was, you know, Jacques finished really strong. Finished really strong in that first round, and he earned that one. But after that, he just emptied out his gas tank, which is, you know, is what you want to do when you smell blood in the water and you're trying to finish a fight. But unfortunately, it backfires.